Hello guys, and welcome to the channel. I'm Everett, and today I'd like to introduce you to my latest project I affectionately refer to as the Beshagginwagon. Now that name comes from a few different features, and that is a lot of auto manufacturers over the years have used alphabetical letters for designations for their various platforms. Back in this era, Chrysler used the letter B for this 1964 Plymouth Fury, and along with its cousins, the Plymouth Belvedere, the Dodge Polara, Dodge 440. Later on, when the Charger and the Barracuda were introduced, they fell under the B platform. So there's the B portion of the name. As you can see, it is a station wagon. And as for the rest of the name, I'll let you use your imagination for that. What I enjoy about this car, and one of the main reasons I bought it, is because of the patina. Now, I haven't always been a patina guy. I used to kind of snub my nose at it. But over the years, maybe because I've gotten older and I've developed patina. But it appeals to me now. But it seems to me that, generally speaking, it falls into people, car enthusiasts, especially fall into two campaigns, if you will, and that is either you like it or you hate it. Now, my wife thinks this is one of the ugliest cars going. She wanted to know shortly after I bought it, but I guess you're going to go back with the original color. I said, what are you talking about original color? This is the original color in my opinion. So I've got a lot of plans for this car. I've had it about a year. Done quite a bit of work on it. When I first got it, it was a non-running, non-driving car out of New Mexico. Since then, I have gotten it up to the point that I can drive it. All I've done at this point is drive it around the neighborhood, trying to shake it down. But got a lot of big plans for the car. I suppose as far as the exterior, there's two big things I want to get into next on it, and that is I don't know if you can see it from that angle or not, but got a rather healthy dent here, small one here. When we do the walk around, you'll see on the other side there's another dent on the door about that size. I want to get rid of those. I want to try to do a little PDR work on my own. I know it's not going to turn out perfect, but hey, it's a patina car. The other thing is the patina. Right now, it is totally untouched. All I've done is washed it. So I've been researching what's the best finish for the patina. I've seen the wipe-on clear coats, the spray-on clear coats, the boiled linseed, the flood penetrol. I'm really haven't decided on one final one. All of those have their pluses and minuses. Leave something in the comments. What's your thoughts? If you had any personal experience with it, what do you think's the best? And also, let me know about the patina. How do you feel? Is a patina your thing? Gosh, they're even now doing faux patina. So, but this is original, 1976. I have found one or two little spots around through here that suggest it may have had a touch-up or a respray sometime years and years and years ago. But for the most part, I think what paint it is here is original. It surprises me, too. There's really hardly any true, in my opinion, true rust on it. And that is, I don't know from that angle if you can see it, but back here along this wheel arch, down on the lower quarter, very, very minimal true rust and rust through. Same thing on the other side of the car. Underneath, and I may try to get some footage of that. Evidently, it was factory under coated. Great shape. I mean, it's as solid as 1964 when it came out. The floor pans, all of that, just 100% solid. I attribute that to it spending its life in, well, predominantly in Colorado. I'll get into that a little later. My understanding out there on the roads, they don't use the salts and all that we do back here in the East. And so I'm sure that that is attributed to its survival. So with that said, I'd like to take a few minutes, do a walk around of the car, and show you a little bit more on it. So, I purchased this car from a dealer in New Mexico who had purchased it from a Miss Amanda Woodbury of Como, Colorado. Miss Woodbury is the widow of a Jim Woodbury. He collected roughly 700 cars over his lifetime on a ranch there in Colorado, and he sold parts, sold whole cars. The majority of those cars look like this one in the sense of patina. If you'd like to check it out, just Google Amanda's car collection. There is a YouTuber, Denny Salvage, who did a series of 3 videos on the cars in that collection. I think you'll find it quite interesting. My particular car, from what I have found from newspaper clippings in the car, and there's some stickers on the back that perhaps you can see later on here, it's spent its life in Colorado, around the Denver area. Can't quite tell, but and my car, because of it being in that collection, when I got it, it was missing the radio. Someone had cut the ignition switch out of it. Other than that, it was pretty well intact. Someone had started years ago putting a 413 wedge in it with a 727 torque light behind it, and that's the way the seller presented it to me, that he knew nothing about it other than that. Turned out that unfortunately that engine was had a bad rod knock in it. I'll do another video outlining that engine I found to go in it, which is a 76 block 440 with a otter cam, some special pistons. Nothing too rowdy or too fancy, but something definitely to give this old gal a little bit more oomph and go. And like in my introduction, you can see the dents and what have you in it, but overall, I think all the glass is great. Interior, I'll do a separate video on that. It's there, but it is pretty rough. The headliner was the biggest thing that just had completely fallen out of it, but I did have the bows that was in it, and that's a really scarce item. But again, thanks for checking it out. All right, as I mentioned earlier in the video about the underside of this car being in such great shape, I just wanted to try to best I can give you a little glimpse of what's going on under here and what have you. And as you can see, yes, the factory undercoating is really still intact after almost 60 years and has really done an excellent job of protecting this old gal. So I'm going to try to move on further back into the car here. Let you see some of the more underbelly of it, if you will. And yeah, cars that come from either the deep south or out west, where you don't have all that salt and corrosion and what have you, it definitely makes a difference as far as rusting. All right, I'm going to pause here for just a second and get in a different position and be right back. All right, got positioned here. This is directly under the passenger seat, and yeah, this thing is in great shape. There's the inner rocker panel. There's the fuel line going up to the front there. There is a spot or two where the under coating has gotten popped off, but nothing too dramatic. Get the light repositioned here. This is on the driver's side rear. Just, it's absolutely phenomenal to me how good a shape this car is, rust-wise. So, just a little glimpse what's going on under here. In a future video, I will be addressing this right here. Hopefully you can tell, there's the tail shaft of the transmission. There's the emergency brake cable. And there's the drive shaft, and then there's that gooey, greasy mess. I'll be quite honest, I've messed with cars off and on all my life, and I've never seen something like this. Instead of having a U-joint, which it's a little hard to see from this angle, back at the rear of the drive shaft where it connects to the rear end, yes, there's a traditional U-joint. This is called a ball and trunnion. Very similar to CV axles that we find on cars today. It's an assembly with large ball bearings, if you will, in there. So it appears to be functional and in good shape, other than the boot had torn over the years. And so here shortly, I plan on taking the drive shaft back out, and you can purchase a kit to repack that joint and install a new boot. So that'll be in an upcoming video. So that's all I got for now, right now for under here. So we'll get back with you here in just a few minutes. Try and take advantage of beautiful weather like we have today. But this winter, it'll give me a chance to get inside, get that taken care of, get this outside taken care of. Come next spring time, get serious about the cruise ins, cars and coffee, all the other things like that. This old gal will be ready. Again, I'm anticipating a lot of, I think that's a cool as you know what, or people, not to my face probably, but my God, why does that guy put that kind of money in something like that? But, so, thanks for watching. Please be sure to hit that like and subscribe. And again, leave me some comments. On that note, I'm going to give you a startup. What car video would be complete without a startup. So, again, thanks for watching.